Okay, here we are at Don's John's new world headquarters in Gainesville, Virginia. Up front, we have a two-story office building with 10,000 square feet of office. To put that in perspective, right now we have about 2,500 in our main office and 1,000 in the sales trailer, so we're about tripling the size. Back in our warehouse, we have almost 20,000 square feet of space with 7 bays. Notice the front, about 60 parking spaces just in the front. And out back, all sorts of exciting things going on. Here we go. All right, enough of the outside and the front. Let's take a walk inside. First thing up front, we have a beautiful two-story foyer. Pretty darn fancy. I don't think that was our design. We probably would have put 7 desks in there if it was up to us. But coming right through the initial opening, you'll see right into customer service. There'll be a nice projector on the wall that is going to have a screen that shows all of our trucks, everywhere they are, and the exact status of each of the sites that they're doing. It will be much easier. And let's take a walk through customer service. In this office, we have connected customer service with operations and put them side by side. This is the Command Central Dispatch Center. You'll notice there are 2 windows here for dispatchers to work with drivers as they pull up right alongside here. We have Finley, the management office, Finley's office right here so we can keep an eye on everything. And some analyst offices back in here to get our operation running smooth. Okay, back up front. Along the front here, we're going to have all of our inside sales rep offices. Coming around to the midsection, we actually have a kitchen eating space, much more convenient for folks. If we continue to the back side of the building again, we will have cubicle spaces in here for the other pieces of operations, analysts, some management offices, HR offices, and then the back side of dispatch finishes right there as things cycle around. Closets and restrooms in the middle. And that's the downstairs. Okay, now for the upstairs. When you come upstairs, coming right off the elevator, we will go right to my personal favorite part of the building, which is our enormous training room. There are 3 conference rooms in the building, but this is the largest and it will be used predominantly for training. Following down here, we have management space. Upstairs will be predominantly owners, accounting, and sales management and outside sales guys. So we'll have some space in the middle here for offices around the back. And then we'll have some hoteling office space for guys that work in the field right up here. And my personal favorite is this is Mike's office, although this is our IT laboratory, where Mike will invent new and amazing things. And yes, he has thrilled out of his mind that our server room is no longer a server closet, but an entire room. We find this to be unique to Don's John's, at least from what the architect says. Largest server room he's ever had in this size office. Okay, back to the front. Let's go into the warehouse. So 20,000 square feet almost of warehouse. Maybe 10 times what we have now. Right here, we're going to have our basketball court. I guess this is Ed's. The first couple bays will be used for trucks. We have a men's and women's locker room there. Folks will actually be able to change, shower, have a much easier way to operate. When it comes down to the middle section, we'll get most of our restroom trailers, specialty products like Premier products that we can now keep inside. And the back 3 bays will be used entirely for restroom cleaning and our assembly line process that will be built to have trucks drop off, go through an assembly process with units, and be cleaned right out the back. That's our warehouse. All right, so here's our main fence. The entire property's fenced. A truck comes right through here. He'll head around to the back to drop off his restrooms in our very organized assembly process. Truck parking will all be in the front. We'll have some restroom trailer parking along the back rows as well. Those restrooms are just there temporarily. Here's our 7 bays from the outside. The first few being trucks, the middle few being trailers and specialty products, and the back large one is where our assembly line will be built to process all of our monthly inventory. Oh, we're back again. This is the rear of our property. We still have several acres to clear, expand, etc. Notice the back wall here is where our assembly line restrooms will come out when they're cleaned and lined up on this pad ready to go for the next day. Most of our monthly inventory will be kept right here with our event inventory right across the back. The best part about it is when the truck goes there, the other side of the building has a driveway that goes right to dispatch. So everything is a perfect circle. There will be no traffic jams. Everything will flow together with the truck coming in, dropping off his restrooms, unloading to our frac tank, and then moving to his parking space. Anyway, that's the property. We're very excited. We look forward to moving in here late January, or as Rob would say, probably in February.